Welcome to a yoga moment with Musalon. My name is Laura Erdman-Luntz. In today's moment, we are going to look at Supta Padangusthasana, or reclining big toe pose. In particular, how we can go more deeply into this pose. This is one of those poses that when you really learn how to engage the legs well, it actually becomes easier. What I find with most beginner and intermediate students is we use the strap way too much. The legs sort of languish, and the strap is used to really hold the leg in place. Really, all we want to use the strap for is to go a little bit more deeply into the pose. The legs themselves, through their engagement and extension, really hold themselves in the pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the wall for the bottom leg. So you'll come up to a wall, and you want to get close enough to the wall so there's a slight bend in the knee, and then you're going to push yourself away from the wall, which will really give you this nice solid connection with the wall. Be sure you have your sticky mat underneath you because that will help keep you close to the wall. Otherwise, you'll keep scooching away from the wall and you'll lose that connection. So from here, we're going to do a Supta Padangusthasana. I want you to really reach into the feet. In particular, the inner edges of your feet. Ground through the inner edges, and that will help wake up the inner thighs. You want the inner thighs to be really strong. And then you're going to draw your right leg up. Now, as you do so, what you want to watch is that the pelvis doesn't move. This is integral to this pose. What most people do is as they bring this knee up, the pelvis tips back, but you're not actually going more deeply into the pose. All you're doing is tipping the pelvis. You want to just move at the hip joint, and that's it, not rock with the pelvis. The other thing that does is that now you've lost this beautiful alignment between your leg and your body, and when you lose that, then this leg begins to collapse and it doesn't have the strength in it. So you want to really extend that leg as you bring the knee up, keeping the pelvis level. And then you'll grab a strap and you'll take your leg up. Now, you want to really extend through this leg. Make it really strong. In fact, feel that you're reaching through both legs equally. So the strap really is superfluous as far as keeping the leg up. The only thing I'm using the strap for is to bring my leg more deeply into the pose while keeping the pelvis level. So what you're looking for is the lower back is not pressing down to the floor. The lower back is off the floor. And then you can take it out to the side. Now, if this pelvis is level and you're really reaching through this leg strongly, this pelvis will stay down. I think we've all experienced this hip popping up. You want to keep that hip down, keep the shoulder down, stay rooted on this side of the body, stay grounded. It's your foundation for this pose. As you take the leg out to the side, now again, let me just switch legs so I can do it without hitting the wall. As you take the leg out to the side, when both legs are really well extended, this leg is strong all on its own. You don't actually need to use the strap. And I'm reaching through this other leg too, reaching up into the wall, keeping that hip down. And then I'm able to come back up again of its own accord. There isn't a lot of struggle. When the body is well engaged, you lose the struggle in the pose. It's not effortful. You are engaged. You're working, but there's no struggle. And that's what you want to work on getting to with Supta Padangusthasana. Well, I hope this moment helps you enjoy your Supta Padangusthasana even more. You can join me in live online classes at physique.com, and you can find out more about me, read my blog, and find out about my travel schedule and my teacher training schedule at muselora.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.